Hey Scorpios, what's up? How you guys been? I'm back. It's been a while, and fucking insecurities and fears are a bitch. So you could say that's what's been holding me back from coming back. But like, I'm back, and let's see what you guys are up to and shit. Let's see what you guys are gonna be going through, what you guys have been through. Today's the 10th, so the way I do my readings is like when it resonates, it resonates. And it does look like what are you guys doing right now? Shit. Hmm. Looks like you guys are a little frustrated right now. Maybe with something going on at work. For some of you guys, looks like others of you guys, it could be that you guys are frustrated with like a lot of the work that you guys are putting in. It's just not. It's probably not panning out, or you guys are just fearing that shit. It's gonna play out differently for all of you guys. Some of you guys are gonna like. It's gonna hit you guys physically. Other you guys are gonna hit you guys emotionally or physically. You know what I mean? Because like it hits everybody differently. Some people are like it hits them physically, others emotionally, others mentally, others all three. You know what I mean? So it's like it hits everybody differently. So some of you guys are just frustrated with work. Others of you are frustrated with not being able to work. Others of you are frustrating with like something not working out. You know what I mean? But like, let's see what it is. Like, see, and it's because of these abandonment issues. So like, a lot of times, with Scorpios, I'm a Scorpio. You know what I'm saying? So it's like our abandonment issues like start to create fears, start to create insecurities and shit. So it's like it'll start to fuck us up. So sometimes we'll start to perceive something like it's not working out when it really is working out. And then we'll get into our ego, we'll get into our feelings, and it's like it's over and shit. But it's due to like our abandonment issues, traumas, or like just like insecurities and shit like that. So yeah, easier said than done, right? I mean, you guys can easily get out of this, whatever it is, whether it's a relationship, maybe something not working out with a relationship, maybe this person like abandoned you guys, or made you guys feel like you guys are being abandoned. You know what I mean? But like, others of you guys are the ones abandoning somebody, and that's how they're feeling. So for you cross watchers, it's like however it applies to you guys, you know what I mean? But like, the point is that somebody's abandonment issues here is like really stressing them out, making them feel impatient, making them feel like things are not gonna work out. But things are gonna work out. I mean, fuck, you guys get the justice card, so things will balance itself out. Believe me, Scorpios. Like you guys don't think shit will balance out, but it always ends up doing. And like with us Scorpios, we get into our feelings, right? So then like we can't get the fuck out of that shit. We start overthinking. We start pondering all kinds of different situations or like different scenarios, and then like the fuck, like we don't know which way to go, and then and it's always everything is due to these abandonment issues. Really, this is like the block, the cause. You know what I mean? So like, you guys want to get over that shit. Easier said than done, like I said, but that's what's really where it starts, where it roots. You know what I mean? It roots in like you guys like feeling abandoned or feeling rejected. You know what I mean? Or maybe feeling like you guys are being taken advantage of and shit. Like so. But things always balance themselves out. You just gotta give it time and shit. Because what's coming up for you guys is like a 3 of Cups. So with this 3 of Cups, like you guys are just gonna start to celebrate. You guys are gonna start probably going out, chilling, or like hanging out. Try not to drink too much. Because sometimes we could start drinking a little too much, especially if we start to feel like a little stressed out. Because it looks like some of you guys are like. You guys might start to party because you guys are stressed out. Some of you guys, some of you guys are like really impatient and like stressed out with work that you might just start to like fucking party, go out too much, which is only gonna bring out a little bit too much stress, and then like, again, look, it's due to these fucking issues and shit. You guys can solve that issue, which is easier said than done, like you guys will be able to get it, but, and I mean, I think, honestly, for whoever's watching this or like whenever it's resonating, like I said, I'm recording this like in June 10th, 2021 or whatever. But if you guys are watching this whenever like and it resonates, really this is what it's about. Like whenever we start to feel, especially for Scorpios, whenever we start to feel a little bit too stressed out, right? Or whenever we start to get into our feelings, especially with somebody rejecting us, or we feel like they're rejecting us, or we perceive it that way. Even if the other person's not doing it like that, we might perceive it like that. We start to go down a fucking dark hole and shit. So it's kind of like we start to get overwhelmed and stressed out, and the fastest thing that'll get us there, relationships or a soulmate, us Scorpios, we manifest a lot of soulmates. You know, we manifest a lot of like, you know, people that mirror us and shit, and we're really aware of it. But the thing is that we don't notice, or a lot of times we don't pay attention to, is that, you know, depending on how we perceive and how we act, we can manifest the opposite. You get what I'm saying? Or we can manifest something that's in our favor. You know, but the thing is that us Scorpios are really aware of how other people's actions look. You know, we're not so aware of their intentions most of the time, or we get confused because of the actions. But like we some of us we can perceive it. In fact, all of us we can perceive it, especially us Scorpios. We're intuitive, you know. But like sometimes we get it confused, you know, because like we got our feelings mixed with all that, and then we might start to overthink, and then again get stressed out. You know what I mean? Get stressed out, you know, and then it'll start to fuck us up. So honestly, whenever our relationships are stressing out, or we're stressing out over some kind of relationship or like a partnership, even if it's like a work partnership, because this is just about something mirroring us. So it's whether like a relationship, work relationship, pet relationship, you know what I mean, like family relationship, whatever it is, like it'll start, you know, the point is like it'll start to stress us out, and if we feel rejected by that, you know, that's it. Like it could start to bring a unhappy home, or it could start to mess us up, right? So the key is honestly, for whatever this is, for whoever this is resonating for, like, or you know, even during this week, this is probably like some of you guys are going through this already right now, or just are going through it now, or about to go through it. You know, whenever we start to feel rejected, honestly, we really just have to look into like ourselves, you know, our, not so much our pride, but like our confidence, you know, like our self-confidence, and just really realize that this emotion of abandonment or rejection or whatever is really due sometimes to because we feel low confident. But like if we can keep confident in ourselves, right, and just keep our faith going, you know, or just keep our belief going, or keep something higher, you know, something that we're shooting for, like we'll always be able to start to get like offers. We'll always start to be able to get whatever it is that we're looking for. So like for whoever's having a lot of issues here, a lot of times it's just like whatever it is, or whoever it is that's having this type of issue here, or if you're about to start having this, you start going through this week or like this month or whatever. Just remember, like 9 times out of 10 for Scorpios, it's some kind of abandonment issue, rejection, you know, some kind of emotion, somebody feeling like they're getting taken advantage of, like you know, or they're taking advantage of you, or if it's the cross-watcher, it's a Scorpio doing this to you, however it is, right? So just remember, it's most of the time it's due to this, especially with Scorpios. You know, so like try not to like sit on it and wait so long on that, you know, and don't let your insecurities or fears, you know, like stop you, you know, from getting this money or having this confidence, you know what I'm saying, or like to keeping this family together or whatever it is. Like just remember, the faster you can get rid of those, you know, emotional issues or traumas, or which is like, I get it, it's easier said than done, right? Because fuck man, when we try getting away from that shit, whew, like for one thought that we have to get away from whatever rejection we're feeling, like boom, like 20 more hits us. So it's kind of like it's an everyday battle, right? It's everyday work. But the more we can focus on whatever goals or aspirations or however we can move forward, right, the better it is for us, you know, especially us Scorpios. Like I'm a damn Scorpio and shit, so you know, we all get into this mood and shit. So it's you know, there's nothing wrong with that, and don't be hard on yourselves. You know, it's like life's a learning lesson. You know, sometimes we get stuck, but then the wheel moves forward. You know, so no worries. You know, whoever is feeling left out or abandoned, you know, due to like somebody not communicating, you know, or due to like this boss not communicating, this relationship, this partner, you know what I'm saying, like this pet, whatever it is, like, you know, for you guys, because everybody's different, right? This is general, like whoever it is for, you know. Don't worry, because this communication, like, it's coming. See, I get my sun card. Normally, that's like a yes for me. So, like, yes, this communication's coming. You know, like, no worries. Like, if it's like some kind of, you know, work issue, like like whatever it is, they're gonna come back and get to you. You know, they're gonna talk to you. You might get a little bit of discipline. They might, you know, make you feel like they're a little insensitive towards you. You know, but fucking get through it. You know, just like, you know, hold up your confidence, you know, have a little bit of charisma, like fucking, you know, like don't take it so deep, which it's hard not to take it deep, you know what I'm saying? So like, but you know, I'm sure you guys could get it done. I mean, You guys are the sign of transformation, right? So you guys can transform it. Or if this is a relationship, right? This person's gonna come and communicate, especially if you guys are dealing with a fire sign. Look, fire signs, any fucking fire sign, even Leos, even though Leo square you guys, like they're attracted to Scorpios. Like all fire signs are. So if you guys are connected to a fire sign or you guys have fire in your chart or whatever it is, like yeah, this person's coming back. So no worries. You guys are gonna get that communication that you guys are looking for. So just get ready for it. Because when it comes, due to like the past, right? Due to the past insecurities and fears that you guys are feeling, right? And a lot of the stress that you guys feel, like you might reject it or you might want to reject them back, or you might come across like you guys are getting like rejecting this person, and then that might lead to more fucking bullshit, like a breakup or like you guys getting fired, or depending on what your situation is. So just remember, try to stay fucking logical, use your other square sign, which is Aquarius. Learn from an Aquarius. If you guys have an Aquarius buddy, a lot of like Scorpios manifest Aquariuses, Aquarius manifest Scorpios. Like it's just because we're square signs, or we manifest Leos, or Leos manifest us, So it's because we're supposed to learn from them. But the thing is that we take things we take things personally, especially us. We're real sensitive to energy and shit. So any type of like, like any type of like really pretty much like rejection, or like any type of like us not getting what we want, or us feeling emotionally stable, or the person not influencing us to feel stable, we might lose it and not get logical. So like from Aquarius, we can learn, right? Stay logical. A lot of times whatever this person said or however they're acting, that's not really the way it is. It just looks that way, but there's more to it than that, like an intention. So Aquarius are pretty good at that, knowing that type of stuff. So it's all about remaining logical, right? If you guys could do that, man, shit's gonna work out. If you're dealing with a person that can't commit, or just like can't, what I mean, like what do I say, like it's like kind of like, I don't want to say back and forth, but it's more like says something but does another, promises one thing but then does something else. Like if you guys can remain logical, I can assure you guys, like, it's gonna work out. This other person's gonna resonate. Maybe at first they might be like, what the fuck? They might not like understand what's going on, but then like if you guys keep pushing that, if you guys keep just being that way, working at it, planting, like bam, here it is. Look, see. So it's easier said than done. Like I said, abandonment issues, all this fucking trauma and all this bullshit that we deal with on a day to day as Scorpios, that it really roots from like when we're like children or whatever. We're all victims, right, to how our parents and people that influenced us like growing up, like it made us be. So just remember, like, we're dealing with this. A lot of times things look a certain way, but the intention is different. So if we can remain like level-headed like that, and like I said, logical, and always communicate and ask questions, like just to see what's going on. But again, try to allow to remain detached, not be so brash, not be so quick. Kind of like take a step back, think, logically. We should be able to always be able to like come across like passionate, but at the same time logical. So then that means, that we won't be hurting anybody. So we can actually like manifest like people staying, not leaving. We can manifest like people helping people heal. But all it takes is us being logical, right? But whoever is dealing with a relationship, like whoever's not like in communication with somebody, like no worries, this person's coming back. If this is about relationship, this is about work, and something's you guys are waiting on a manager, you guys are waiting on a response, you guys are gonna get it, and it's gonna probably be sometime this week, or whenever you're watching this, it's gonna be during the week of whenever you guys are watching it, because energy plays out, and you guys are probably being led to this video for a reason, like anything. So no worries, guys. Like, just again, try not to overthink. You know what I mean? Really try not to overthink, not just for this week, but for whenever, and just make sure that you guys remain level-headed, like not just like, really quick rush it, or like really quick, like allow yourselves to get in your feelings, and then bam, you just want to leave, or you guys want to like cut out of something, and a lot of times it's due to overthinking. So just make sure you guys try to remain a little bit logical, and remember, people's actions and intentions, a lot of times they don't match. So make sure you do a little digging around with that, what this person's really intending, or what this person really means, especially when you get this communication coming up this week, But yeah, guys, like it's been cool coming back around, you know, and I'm gonna stick around for for a while this time around, as long as my fears don't get me, you know. But yeah, guys, take care, man, and I'll see you guys whenever I make another video. Take care, bye, guys.